This video is in hashtag BP now, hashtag state BP, to Latavia Roberson, the member of Destiny's Child that is suffering at this time of pregnancy complications. I do want you all, as I've been calling for over a year, to attend to the matters of high-risk pregnancy. There are, it's so many, we're just one of the most unsupportive races overall. Y'all know my quote is preparation meet opportunity. There's not enough resources and emotional support. And I know many people are going to blame it on government and politics and racism, but at the same thing, you should not. We need to definitely be more of a community. Now, we don't know the details at this time of her pregnancy, but we know that she had complications before the first child. I don't know how her last pregnancy went. Wasn't even aware that, well, she's still early in the pregnancy, so it don't even make sense, especially even if you're a close friend, people tell you what they want to tell you, but, so how for a fan. But it was on her Instagram page, her pregnancy photo. She's suffering complications. She's in critical condition at this time. And so I definitely hope that there's a doctor's working for the good of her and her child. I'm sure I'll be updating on this here at a later time after it's more settled. And a lot of times you just don't want people getting too close or access to you when you're going through stuff like that, even with being pregnant. And I know with what I've been through, oh gosh, it's just so many. I tell you, definitely like 90% of them, whew, I could have, it was best they was not around my pregnancy. 90%, like I'm not even joking. It just would have been better. But when you have to be on bed rest, your high risk pregnancy, and a lot of people have opinions about, oh, well, why you don't take, okay, a health condition I didn't find out I had until last year when I went to court, which I'm going to speak on that part later. But when I went to disability court, condition I didn't even know what I had. I didn't know until after the hearing. They didn't give my disability for it, okay? But it was pulmonary embolism. I didn't know until last year. Now I knew about the congestive heart failure. I got told that at the time of diagnosis, but I didn't know about pulmonary embolism, which with that you can't take birth control pills. And due to family history, one thing people have to understand is that you have a condition before you're diagnosed with it. You don't get it within the time you start feeling it or at the time that you get the diagnosis from the doctor. You could be suffering for something a long time before it actually get pinpointed and diagnosed. So, things can be asymptomatic in your body. I don't know the exact complications, but on the reality, it's like, wow, you like some of the mildest people just suffer the worst. I mean, a lot of the just some of the mildest people just suffer the worst. Latavia, she was a member of the Destiny's Child group, and she was on the R&B Divas Atlanta show. And she just I'm telling you, I really can. It's beyond thinking. Like she's the kind of person that would go out the way that if she saw your child about to, what I'm saying, she would really go out to really let you know or go to get your child. She seemed like the kind of person that if she found your purse, she would give it to you. You know what I'm saying? She really like that kind of person that would go that's not common core. It's a really hard time, and you don't want to live your life to where you can't do nothing. I'm telling you, it has been it's like, okay, if you find out in your 20s this here about you, like seriously, you gonna really go the next 30 years? The birth controls are dangerous, artificial, unorganic, and they're not even like conventional where your body may tolerate it. They'll tell you that. And I've even had conversations with, physicians, and they don't even read the chart before giving stuff or even recommending anything. That's sad. If you don't read, you need not be a doctor. You should have a conscious and fully read and do the math and think thoroughly and have common sense before you come with recommendations or even touch a client. Yeah, it will take more time, but that's the reason why they need to stop having all this classism insurance and stuff, and stop letting stupid people get opportunity and stuff. I don't know what Latavia's situation is. She's getting royalty checks, but we don't know. Some people do get royalty checks that equals out to minimum wage or a little bit under minimum wage. But Destiny's Child, they're classic. They're still being played probably in restaurants and stadiums and places that may not be famous, but they're successful kind of stuff. So I'm sure she's getting something. But still, you gotta live on a budget. Sometimes you might to stay. I hope that she bought a house. I don't think she did, but I hope she stay in a comfortable place. No telling what from the past she may have a lien I gotta take care of. I don't know the value of the insurance she may have. I just really, really want the community, those of you that are caseworkers, social managers, those of you that have maternity homes, those of you that are home visiting nurses, those of you that work with pregnancy counseling, I really want you all to attend to the video that I'm going to post, high risk pregnancy, and stuff that relate to pregnancy. I'm going to post it on this video here because we only attend to stuff if it's a celebrity, and that's sad. It's sad, but this is the time we got to attend to, preparation meet opportunity. And you all reach back out. I need you to reach out to me. Don't come playing no. I don't want to be playing with a bunch of mices. I really don't. Let's get productive with this here. Let's come to the table. We want everything so lead and everything ready, but we don't want to come together and go forth with solutions, starting out with successful grassroots. And Latavia, yeah, she's a celebrity, but it's somebody else that's suffering through what she suffered through. I went through the same thing. I was in the hospital 2 to 3 times a week. I was inpatient. The last part of my pregnancy, I was inpatient for a while, at risk of losing the limb. And so I'm not going to just speak on this because it's Latavia. I'm going to speak on the person that's going through the same thing, that's not a celebrity, but they're just as important as Latavia. So hashtag BP now, being productive now. Hashtag state BP, the state of the black parent. Hashtag state of being present. Hashtag black parents live. Hashtag black parents live. And live at definitely preparation meet opportunity. That's where we need to live at. And not wait until it gets celebrity and we attend to it. And so I'm coming to you all as usual. TTYL, you know how to get in contact with me. Not hard to contact.